It's back on Yellowstone. It did premiere. I'm like 2 episodes behind on this. It premiered on Sunday, Father's Day, 2 Sundays ago. So this is going to be like just a double review. Season premiere, it kind of started out a little slower. Between Tay getting kidnapped and him waking up and he was having nightmares, it just understandable, but it didn't really like specify of how long it's been. That could have been like the very next morning, or it could have been weeks. They never really specified on that. And I gotta say, Beth and Rip like is a serious hashtag relationship goals right now. I can't get enough of it. There was a moment where she showed up at his front door and she kind of just spilled a drink on her chest, and he's like, sorry, I'll just pour you another one. And he's like, oh no. He grabs her hand, pulls her, and just like, I'll have that one, and starts making out with her, and like right at the door frame. And I'm like, just awesome. I would love to have that in life. And there was another point where Tay went with his granddad to look at the stars and go camping, and they're still there. And in this new episode, they're still there, and Casey's with them, and Monica's with them, and it's pretty much just a whole like family outing there. And there was a moment where Casey and Monica was gonna hook up like right there in the woods, and a wolf was watching them, which was pretty like funny. And there was later that night the wolf came back, and Casey kind of talked to him and had him go away, which is like a special skill that apparently gets passed down through the family, because then his dad came and said like, hey, my dad used to be able to do that. He's like, and then Casey said that he doesn't sure if the wolf understands, and then his dad said like, oh yeah, he understood you, like you're able to do that, which is kind of ironic but cool. And there was this another moment where when everyone was at the camp back at the ranch, Beth is kind of just hanging out on the stoop, like not really crossing her legs or sitting like a lady, just pretty. And I just thought that was so funny and totally her. And she was so like kind of got excited, and she went into the pen and started howling like a wolf. And Rip came out with a gun, thinking it was like probably just a wild animal and a wolf, and finds her and starts laughing. And she was like, oh, I never been alone on this ranch. This is the first time in like 35 years that I have ever just been alone on this ranch. And she's like, what do you want to do? And she's like making all these wild suggestions. And she is drinking. She's like totally drunk at this point. And she like kind of falls down in the dirt. And Rip goes over, turns on the light. And she's like, ah, shit, we're totally gonna do it in the dirt, aren't we? And he's like, oh, yeah, but at first I just want this dance. And they kind of just slow danced in the middle of the ring, which is totally cute. Like, seriously, Rip and Beth is hashtag relationships goals for me right now. And there was another moment where, in the first episode, where Beth went to the store and she found like another girl who like had a black eye, and they kind of had a bonding moment. And I'm just curious if she is going to have a further gonna be in the further episodes. And Jamie's girl that he knocked up has not entered the show back, like hasn't come back into the show at all, and it's unclear if he let anybody know like, hey, FYI, I'm going to be a dad yet. Like, that has not come up yet. And there was another moment where Jamie is actually now the like head of the police for the wild animals that they take care of. And there was this one moment where he had to send one of his agents because a horse got kidnapped or stolen, and then the guy who he sent grabbed the keys from the woman whose horses got like horse jacked, and he put like zip tied the guys up, put them in the, I don't want to say trailer, I know that's wrong, where they have the horses in, but it like looks like trailer, but it's not. It's for the horses when they travel. And so he has them in there, and he's like driving really fast on the highway, like starts swerving around, and all the guys are like flashing all about. He slams on the brakes, speeds back up, and the guys like are all flying around the trailer thing. And I'm gonna be honest, at first I was laughing my ass off because I thought it was hilarious, but then afterwards it, like, the two guys died. Like, he killed them in like manslaughter. I don't think that would be called murder. I think it would be manslaughter. And he ends up calling Jamie from jail, and I'm like, oh crap, like that's not funny anymore. Like, he ends up calling Jamie from jail saying, we got a problem. And I don't think Jamie kind of realized what it meant to have that job, like the dirty under the table messy part of it. And yeah, that's about it. That's where I'm at on these two episodes. I pretty much covered everything, and everything that kind of spoke to me a little, and I'll keep you updated. See you next Sunday.